People are not, well, we all are going to die.
I'm very compassionate, and you need to listen to the entire conversation.
Do you have any regrets about that?
We want to protect the most vulnerable.
This is an appropriations hearing, and appropriations is driven by what we call top-line numbers, 302As and then 302Bs that flow down to the various subcommittees. But it begins with a budget. Where's the budget?
There's no uncertainty. If you build in America and you produce your product in America, there will be no tariff.
We can't
So
produce
the concept
bananas in
of
America.
building in America and paying no tariff is very, very clear.
We cannot
Fighting for
build
imports
bananas
is
in
not the
America.
And how long have we been spending $1,580 million a year on this program?
I'm not sure of the total length of time of the program.
More than 10 years?
Yes.
So that's over $1 trillion we've spent on this program.
I'm not a great mathematician, but I think you were talking about $1 trillion. I believe 1.5 billion times 10 is $15 billion. That's a little bit off from $1 trillion. But
I think the budget cuts $1.2 billion for TRIO.
well, 1.2, that would be $12 billion, not $1 trillion.
What was we ranked in reading and math in 1979?
I'm sorry, what?
What was we ranked nationally in math and reading in 1979?
We were very, very low on the totem pole.
We were number one in 1979. Today,
Oh, in 1979,
1979.
I'm sorry. Okay.
in 1979, we were ranked number one in around the world. Today, in reading, we are ranked 36th.
You know, to the world out there, if you want people to change, make it in their interest to change. Pat them on the back or kick them in the ass. I don't care what works.
I think part of the problem is we've got a lot of war pimps at the Pentagon.
One by one, they caved. The budget hawks wanted a bill that wouldn't add to the debt. Well, this bill adds trillions to the debt, and they caved. Moderates who said they wouldn't vote for a bill that slashes Medicaid and threw people off of health care, well, this bill did that, and guess what? They folded. They folded. Now, where I'm from in Massachusetts, that's what we call a cheap date.
Once this bill votes and this debt ceiling goes through, the debt is owned by the GOP, and there is no more campaigning and saying this is the Democrats. It will be owned by the Republicans, and I think that's a huge mistake.
But mainly respect for our children and grandchildren. This is immoral, what us old farts are doing to our young people.
No, I'm going to call Elon right now.
Breaking news, Elon Musk and I agree with each other.
So who's in charge of DOGE? If the guy who is taking over after Elon Musk, who just left, and he's leaving, it sounds like this is a bit of a circus. Who's in charge of DOGE?
The cabinet agencies that are in charge of the DOGE consultants that work for them are fundamentally in control of DOGE.
Oh, that's an answer only a mother could love.
You saw a man who was very happy when he stood behind the Oval desk, and even with the black eye, I said, "Do you want a little makeup? We'll get you a little makeup." But he said, "No, I don't think so," which is interesting.
I trust the math from the guy that lands rockets backwards over the politician's math.
Elon, this is what I'll do. Come down to Texas 22nd District, right? I'll pay your filing fee and run against me.
Well, I'll tell you, I called Elon last night. He didn't answer, but I hope to talk to him today. I mean, it's not,